Now, before we start anything, we need to have our garden plan so we know what we're doing. You need to know what flowers you're going to put in. You're going to need to do a sun study according to what those flowers are. My flowers are going to be full sun flowers. So, I watched the land all day long, and not only just one day, I did it several weeks spaced out to see how sunny that land was. So once you know what kind of flowers you're putting in and where they should be put, part shade, full sun is at least 6 hours. That's what they say. So once you have that, you can start figuring out how big is your garden going to be, what design do you want your garden to have, and how you're going to actually build the garden. I like to visit gardens to get inspired. My favorite garden is Chanticleer, and this place is spectacular. There are little artful things everywhere, beautiful flowers everywhere. It's just so creative and so beautiful. It inspires me every time I visit. Here are the seeds. These were a gift from my daughter. So I'm going to start these inside in little containers in a bright and sunny window. I'm not dealing with the whole grow lights and all of that. I'm just putting them in a sunny window and we'll see how they do. Yay, look, I see some little sprouts of my Queen Anne's lace. They weren't growing, I was getting upset. But now they're finally growing after a week. Now, I didn't quite know how to begin drawing up and designing this garden layout. So my daughter found this new Heirloom Garden book, which is full of lots of nice layouts, very creative layouts. This one, I really like these free-form triangles. So I think I'm going to use a lot of this for my garden. But there's lots of other creative layouts, and there's recipes in here too, which are really nice veggie recipes. So I like that. But it really has been helpful for me to come up with a plan. So I do really recommend this book to give you some ideas on how to lay out your garden. That one's nice too. So, I do recommend this book. It was very helpful for me. So here is my plan. I used graph paper and drew out a little plan. So the garden's going to be 20 by 20, and I made these squares that have the free-form triangles. So my flowers will go here. My wildflowers are going in the back. And I have these tomatoes that just grow like weeds every year. They're little cherry tomatoes. I'm going to put them here and see what happens. The deer might eat them, but that's okay. So I want to put maybe little stepping stones down the center path, and then some small stones, gravel, something of that sort, all around here. So we'll get to that eventually. So I also figured out kind of a color scheme. We're going with the chocolate lace to a blush, to some purple pink zinnias, to mixed color zinnias, some sunflowers that are an autumn blend, some coral zinnias, some celosia, mixed colors, burgundy purples and fruit punch celosia here. We'll see. I may change that, but at least I have something to go on and work towards. Now that I have the plan, it's time to put it in motion. The hard work is going to start. I'm going to measure out the garden, and then I'm going to use a garden spade to cut into the grass and mark the perimeter. I'm standing in the center of what is going to be a beautiful flower garden. Thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying my little journey. Please subscribe. I'll see you next time.